Today we're doing a workout video. Sizable minority of people have asked for it, and here it is. I've been working out for as long as I've been playing music, and it's been an integral part of what I do and the way I do even music. You know, some of the music wouldn't exist and some of the songs wouldn't exist if I would have not had you know, discipline and strength that I've learned at the gym. Today I'm doing squats. I'm not a licensed trainer or coach, so don't try to, you know, do this at home. If you're trying to replicate what I'm doing here today, you're entering at your own risk, and that's just what I do, and it's part of what I am. And you know, I've been working out every day since I was 13, 14, you know, doing powerlifting, other different exercises. I'll ramble more between sets. I'll warm up now. I'm doing squats today. So yeah, you know what it's gonna be about now. This is 135 pounds, and I think it's like 60 kilos. It's usually a good weight to warm up with. Not as exciting right now, but maybe I'll put like some cool music in the background. It'll be a little bit more exciting to watch. Now you see these plates are a little different, and I don't like this kind of plate. I think it's lighter. It's not actually 45. I think this one is the real 45. I like having the same plates, you know, on both sides of the bar. This bar is a little thicker than I'm used to. So what happens with thicker bars, they don't bounce as much. And sometimes you can use that for your advantage. This is 3 plates, which is 315 pounds. I think in kilos it's like 140. It's still alright. Still don't need belt for this weight. That's what happens, you know, in Soviet countries, you tell your parents you want to be a musician, they take you to a sports school. You know, because it's a little bit different world out there, so you gotta have something to. If you want to create art, you gotta be able to defend your ideas with words and with strength sometimes, you know. one of the first things I did when I came to US when I was 19, found a gym to work out at. And it was a YMCA in downtown Sarasota. It's no longer open, but this is like another branch of the same YMCA chain in Sarasota. So I spent quite a lot of time here at the bar with plates. Hey, well, what are you doing on Friday night? Oh, I'm at the bar. You know, just switching out plates. This is 405, 405 pounds, and I'm not sure what that is in kilos. I thought it was going to be. This is a this is 455 in pounds, and it's right about 200 in kilos. Just did that last week, no problem. I think you see this bar, I'm like offering justifications now. The bar is thicker, so it's not as flexible. So you have to go very slow down and try to go as fast as you can go up, you know? Yeah, I guess I'll just keep it at 405. I'll try to rep it, you know. I feel like it's important, you know, to be able to fail without a spotter. Because if you get used to lifting, like squatting with a spotter, sometimes spotter jumps in and helps too soon. So you don't really know if you could have gotten it or not. So that's why I have these like safety bars. Even without safety bars, there's a way to drop it, you know, backward without hurting yourself. Alright. Could be better. That's the thing, you know, you find the limit and you push it. You push beyond it. That's how you get stronger in this case. So I mean, I feel like done already, but I'll do at least 2 more sets of this, and I'll drop down to 3 plates on each side. I'll do 3 sets of 5 or 7, and I'll do isometrics with 225, and then some kind of extensions and calves. And that's my leg workout. I have 4 different workouts. I have squats, I have deadlifts, I have push, and pull. And that's when you pull everything. And I keep those on separate days. So today's a squat day. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's what you do. And it's below parallel, okay? There's a lot of people squatting and doing 3rd rep, like 1/3 of a rep. And that's, you go below parallel, and it's the only type of squat that counts in the competition. You know, that's why there's a myth that athletes are not as intellectually advanced, because whenever you hear an athlete talk, they're usually interviewed right after their athletic performance. And when you're running out of breath, you take breaths between your words, so you kind of sound like a retard. But that doesn't mean you are. You're just out of breath, you know? That's why you sound like that. Another important thing while lifting heavy, you gotta make really ugly faces. It really helps. It's kind of a joke, but it's kind of true, because it's a full body. You're not just doing like legs, you know, or back. It's like every cell in your body is, you know, working to get the lift. You know, so you might see me have a very ugly face. Sit down. I'm like blacking out, especially if you don't eat enough carbs that day and you lift this heavy. You might have a blackout. You might pass out, like literally. I've never passed out, but I've gotten close to passing out. Like I'm like really lightheaded right now. I can't even stand up. So it'll be like 10 seconds or so. Yeah, I didn't have enough carbs today. That's another excuse. I couldn't get 455. So that's why it takes so long to get strong, you see? It's not just in the muscles. It's your skeletal system, cardiovascular system, your tendons, your ligaments, your joints, even ability to handle pressure. You know, like sometimes if I squat real heavy, my eyes will get bloodshot. I don't know if it's not as bad. It's not as bad right now, but whenever I attempt a new weight that I haven't done in a while, I most definitely will get bloodshot eyes because of the immense pressure, you know? I think I'm done with this weight. I don't think I can do another one. I think it's 315, and I'll just rip the shit out of this one. I don't even want to do it anymore. Yeah, that's how you know when you gotta keep pushing. This is,
and you have the camera in front of you.
and that one too. That's the point at the workout when you know you're gonna get stronger, you know. I might not be able to walk and sit normally for the next 4 days, but not some like inspirational quote writer. I'm not like Gary V or sitting in the back of the car or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you know, with another inspirational Instagram post. But like discipline like this, of what I do every day at the gym, has really helped, you know, to push through heavy stuff. You know, it's health, it's posture, it's strength, it's self-confidence, it's so many different things. It's discipline too. You know, it requires discipline and commitment. So maybe powerlifting is not right sport for you, but I would strongly suggest to dedicate a certain amount every day for some sort of a beneficial physical activity or an exercise. And look, I'm not a coach or a doctor, but your life will change, trust me. Can only do 5 before losing form completely or passing out. I'll do last one, and that'll be all with this weight. And I'll train isometric holds, and I'll explain what those are in a little bit. So you might witness this sometimes, and some people out of the sport might think it's stupid. And it kind of does look stupid, but it actually works. Like sometimes when when I need that extra push, when I need to go to 11, I'll have like somebody, you know, slap my back, and sometimes that little bit of amount of pain will distract my mind from the fact that I'm done. Here's another thing to do to distract my mind from it.
You want me to slap you?
No, no. It's probably gonna be that, make that funny noise, you know? It's not, I don't think it'll have the right effect, you know?
I'm pretty strong.
I know. Earlier in the video, you saw how I failed at 4:55, and if you watch that again, you can see exactly where I failed. Failed at the bottom, and that's the weakest point of my lift, of my squat, is right at the bottom. So that's why I'm going to train with an isometric hold. I'll take a relatively light weight and I'll go down to the bottom and I'll hold it. That's the premise of the exercise. That's like the weakest point of the squat. That's, one way to strengthen it. And, maintain deep breath for the posture. That's like half the squat, Because it's like, or you can take a real deep breath and then, so you don't collapse from the weight on your back, If you notice, I'm doing a low bar squat. There are several other ways of doing it. This is sort of like a high bar Olympic squat where you put it on top of your traps. I sort of put it on back of my delts. It just works better for me. Everybody's a little different. And I do more of a like shoulder width. Keep my feet at shoulder width. For some people it's better to squat like that. These are Adidas Powerlift 2.0. Really good weightlifting shoe for squats and deadlifts. Hey, Adidas. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm done with this one. It wasn't my best workout, but it was a workout. And the only bad workout is the one that didn't happen, or the one where you tear a muscle. I'm gonna go find some kind of machine, do some leg extensions just to kill it completely, and then I'm gonna do some calves. and I'll be done. I'll be done. Get me a wheelchair for the next 3 days, you know. That's it. I can't do anymore. I'm gonna go do calves. It's like that movie we watched, Pacific Rim. It's like the Jaeger, you know, you get in, you get it, you know. Have you seen that clip where Arnold dresses up as like Hans or whatever, it's with mustache and this stupid wig, and he's at the Gold's Gym pretending to be the janitor, and this chick, she comes to the water fountain and he starts telling, well, you did 10 reps, you gotta drink 10 times, water 10 times, and she's looking at him and she can't figure out if that's Arnold or if that's somebody that sort of sounds like. I think that's, I don't know, I just thought of that, you know. So I gotta do my 10 reps of water drink. All these treadmills, it's like, where are they going? That's it. I'm just gonna stretch now. That was my squat workout video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, just leave your questions in the comments below. I'll try to do my best to answer them as best as I can. Yeah, that's what I do every day. You know, I train, and like I mentioned earlier, you know, it helps with, you know, discipline, health, strength, physical and mental, and yeah. There's this saying I really like. It might have come across cheesy, but it's like when you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, you just add more weight, and that's like related to, you know, powerlifting and, you know, weightlifting. It's kind of cool. That's sort of what I did when I felt the weight of the world on my shoulders at, you know, some points of my life. I just went to the gym and I just added more weight. You know? That's that. Let me know if you'd like to see another workout video. Maybe I'll do like deadlifts or pull-ups or bench or whatever.